Welcome to the fascinating world of coin collecting. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar is not just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of history, honoring Dwight D. Eisenhower and showcasing America's achievements through its iconic design. Struck at the San Francisco Mint, this silver coin holds both collectible value and historical significance. Whether you're a beginner or a passionate collector, this coin is a great start to exploring the rich legacy of US numismatics. Top 2. First up, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is an important coin in modern American numismatics, closely tied to both US history and the legacy of Dwight D. Eisenhower. First introduced in 1971, the Eisenhower dollar was created to honor Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a key military leader during World War II. It was also the last large-sized dollar coin struck for circulation in the United States, making it a unique piece for collectors. The S mint mark on the 1972 Eisenhower dollar indicates that it was produced at the San Francisco Mint. Unlike coins minted in Philadelphia or Denver, most 1972 Eisenhower dollars were not intended for everyday circulation. Instead, they were specially struck as proof coins and 40% silver uncirculated coins for collectors. Proof coins are made with specially polished dies and planchets, giving them a mirror-like background and sharp details, while the uncirculated silver versions were sold in special packaging. In terms of design, the obverse front of the coin features a bold portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparro, who was the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. The reverse back shows an eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, symbolizing America's achievement in space exploration. This design connects the coin not only to Eisenhower's legacy, but also to the technological and scientific progress of the United States during that era. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar comes in two main types: proof silver clad, and uncirculated, also 40% silver. These coins contain 40% silver, unlike the standard copper-nickel clad versions produced for circulation. Because of this silver content, they have intrinsic metal value in addition to their collectible worth. Proof versions in particular are highly prized for their quality and visual appeal, often featuring deep cameo contrast between the frosted design and reflective fields. When it comes to value, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar can range depending on its condition and type. Common proof and uncirculated examples typically sell for a modest premium above their silver content, but high-grade specimens, especially those graded PR69 or PR70, can command significantly higher prices in the collector market. Coins with perfect surfaces, strong strikes, and original packaging are always more desirable. In conclusion, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of American leadership, innovation, and history. With its connection to Dwight D. Eisenhower, its association with the Apollo moon landing design, and its limited silver composition, it remains a favorite among collectors. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced numismatist, owning this coin adds both historical depth and aesthetic beauty to any collection. Next up, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark is an important piece of modern American coinage history, representing both a tribute and a transition period in US currency. This coin is part of the Eisenhower Dollar series, which was minted from 1971 to 1978 to honor the legacy of Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a five-star general during World War II. The absence of a mint mark on the 1974 dollar indicates that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use mint marks on coins during that time. The obverse front of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar features a bold portrait of Eisenhower designed by Frank Gasparro, who served as the chief engraver of the United States Mint. The design shows Eisenhower facing left, with the inscriptions "Liberty" above his head, "In God We Trust" to the left, and the year 1974 below. The reverse back of the coin carries a design inspired by the Apollo 11 mission, depicting an eagle landing on the moon with an olive branch symbolizing peace. This imagery connects the coin to the historic Apollo 11 moon landing, one of the greatest achievements in American history. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar was struck in a copper-nickel clad composition for general circulation, unlike some earlier Eisenhower dollars that also had 40% silver versions for collectors. The clad coins were produced in large quantities, making them relatively common today. However, coins in uncirculated condition or with exceptional quality, such as those graded MS65 or higher, can carry significantly higher value among collectors. The lack of a mint mark makes it specifically a Philadelphia issue, and collectors often compare it with coins minted in Denver, which carry a D mint mark. From a historical perspective, the Eisenhower Dollar series was the last large-sized dollar coin issued for circulation in the United States. Despite its impressive size and symbolic design, it was not widely used in everyday commerce due to its weight and inconvenience. By the late 1970s, it was replaced by the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar. Still, the 1974 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar remains a meaningful collectible, appreciated for its connection to both a respected American leader and the space exploration era. In terms of value, most circulated 1974 Eisenhower dollars without a mint mark are worth only a small premium over face value, typically around $1 to $3 depending on condition. Uncirculated examples can range from $5 to $20 or more, while coins with exceptional luster, minimal marks, or special varieties may fetch higher prices in the numismatic market. Although it is not considered extremely rare, its historical significance and iconic design continue to make it a favorite among coin collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Overall, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark is more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of leadership, national pride, and technological achievement. Its design honors the legacy of Dwight D. Eisenhower while also commemorating America's success in space exploration, making it a unique and meaningful addition to any coin collection. Next up, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark is an interesting and historically significant coin from the United States, issued during the later years of the Eisenhower Dollar series, 1971-1978. This coin was struck at the United States Mint facility in Philadelphia, which traditionally did not include a mint mark on coins at that time. Because of this, any 1977 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark is recognized as a Philadelphia issue. The Eisenhower dollar itself was created to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, who served as both a five-star general during World War II and later as the 34th President of the United States. The coin also commemorates the achievements of the U.S. space program, particularly the Apollo 11 mission. On the obverse front of the 1977 Eisenhower dollar, you will find a bold portrait of Eisenhower facing left, designed by Frank Gasparo, who was the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. The inscriptions include Liberty above the head, In God We Trust to the left, and the date, 1977, below. The reverse back design is equally symbolic, showing an eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch, an image inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia. The Earth appears in the background, reinforcing the theme of peace and technological achievement. This powerful design connects Eisenhower's leadership during wartime with the peaceful exploration of space. In terms of composition, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark was made from a copper-nickel clad composition rather than silver. It contains an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This makes the coin durable, but gives it a different appearance and value compared to the earlier 40% silver collector versions minted in San Francisco. The coin has a diameter of 38.1 and weighs approximately 22.68 grams, making it one of the largest modern US coins ever produced for circulation. The mintage of the 1977 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar was quite high, with over 12 million coins produced. Because of this large number, the coin is generally not considered rare in circulated condition. Most examples you find today will have only modest value, typically ranging from face value to a few dollars depending on condition. However, uncirculated coins with strong luster and minimal marks can be worth more, and high-grade specimens certified by grading services can command significantly higher prices among collectors. Historically, the late 1970s marked the end of the large-sized dollar coins in everyday circulation in the United States. The Eisenhower dollar, including the 1977 issue, was not widely used in daily transactions due to its size and weight. This led to the introduction of the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. As a result, the Eisenhower Dollar series holds a unique place in American numismatic history as the last large dollar coin intended for general circulation. Today, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark is appreciated more for its historical and symbolic value than for its rarity. It represents a period of transition in US coinage and honors both a major historical figure and one of humanity's greatest achievements. For collectors, it remains an accessible and meaningful piece, especially for those interested in 20th century American coins or the legacy of Eisenhower himself. Next up, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark is part of the final year of production for the iconic Eisenhower dollar, a coin that holds a special place in American numismatic history. First introduced in 1971, the Eisenhower dollar was created to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, as well as to commemorate the achievements of the United States in the space race, particularly the Apollo 11 moon landing. The coin was minted for circulation between 1971 and 1978, making the 1978 issue the last regular production year before the US Mint, transitioned to smaller dollar coins like the Susan B. Anthony dollar. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as coins produced there traditionally did not carry a mint mark during that time. These coins were made primarily of a copper-nickel clad composition, consisting of a pure copper core sandwiched between layers of copper-nickel. The obverse of the coin features a bold portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, whose initials, FG, can be found near the truncation of Eisenhower's neck. The reverse design displays an eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, symbolizing American pride and technological achievement during the Cold War era. In 1978, the production of Eisenhower dollars was relatively high compared to earlier years, as the US Mint continued to attempt to popularize the large-sized dollar coin in everyday commerce. However, despite these efforts, the coin never gained widespread use among the public due to its bulky size and weight. Most 1978 Philadelphia-struck Eisenhower dollars entered circulation, meaning that high-grade, uncirculated examples are more desirable to collectors today. Coins found in worn or circulated condition are generally common, but those in mint state condition, especially with strong luster and minimal marks, can carry a higher premium. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar also represents a transitional moment in US coinage. By the late 1970s, there was growing demand for a smaller and more practical dollar coin, which ultimately led to the introduction of the Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. As a result, the 1978 issue became the final chapter in the Eisenhower dollar series, marking the end of the last large-sized dollar coin produced for general circulation in the United States. From a collector's perspective, the value of a 1978 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark varies depending on its condition. Circulated examples typically hold a modest value slightly above face value, while uncirculated coins can be worth significantly more, especially in high grades such as MS-65 or above. Coins with exceptional strike quality, strong eye appeal, or rare errors, such as off-center strikes or die variations, can be particularly valuable and sought after by enthusiasts. In conclusion, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark is more than just a coin. It is a historical artifact representing the legacy of a respected president and a defining era in American history. As the final issue in the Eisenhower series, it holds lasting significance for collectors and serves as a reminder of a time when the United States celebrated both its leadership and its achievements in space exploration. Thank you for taking the time to explore the history of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark. Coins like the Eisenhower dollar are more than just pieces of metal. They are timeless storytellers that connect us to the legacy of great figures like Dwight D. Eisenhower and remarkable achievements such as the Apollo 11 moon landing. Whether you are a passionate collector or just beginning your journey into numismatics, understanding these coins adds depth and meaning to your collection. Keep exploring, keep learning, and who knows, you might one day discover a hidden treasure that could truly change your life.